Alright, what's up guys, and today we got a new strategy for you. We got the 2-2-1 strat or the 2-1-2 strat. So it's a little versatile. The only thing about this is you don't want to brute force the strategy. I'm going to try to show as many situations possible of it working. So I might do a couple games with it there, but I'm really digging the strategy. It really gets into people's minds, and it's just a pretty cool, fun strategy to work with, and we got a perfect start to do it. So what we're going to do, obviously, is throw down 2 table cards, 2 table cards, and then 1. In this case, we're going to start off with the lie here.
1 king.
And now, instead of just throwing down your 3 table cards, what we're going to do is throw down 2 and then 1. What this is going to do is it's going to mess with your opponent's mind. It's going to look a lot different than if you're going to throw down just 3 at a time and try to get away with it. Hopefully, Jay doesn't get called out, even though he definitely probably was lying there. But hopefully, we can actually get this to work here and show it off a little bit, because unfortunate. But let's say we threw down that 2 on our second turn. That's gonna just kind of get into our opponent's head. But better yet, if we throw down that last table card and they call it out, it's really gonna mess with your opponent's head, and that opens up the door to playing the strategy with when you only have 2 table cards in your hand. So I like to implement it when I have 3 the most. And if I get it to work and they call out my 1 table card at the end, then I kind of go crazy with it once I only have 2 table cards. We only have 3. I mean, we have 3 table cards again in this case, so let's try to get it to work. And sometimes you can, if you have a feeling that the guy to the right of you is going to call you out, especially let's pretend that Weir didn't go first and he went before us. Since he threw down multiple table cards, I probably would tell my truth first instead of lying first. That way, just in case he told the truth on his first few table cards and now he only has lie cards left in his hand, we're going to be safe by telling the truth on our call out. And if he feels pressured to call us out, like he might feel pressured right now, if he did, yeah, see, exactly. So he had lie cards in his hand, so he felt the pressure and need to call me out because he didn't want to play his lie cards. Since we played multiple cards, it influenced them even more, because people want to call you out more if you throw down more cards, right? Now, in the beginning of your turn, if someone has table cards to the right of you, they might not call you out if you throw down multiple cards because they're already in a good position. They got 2 or 3 cards. They don't need to take the risk. But when they throw down their few cards, now they only have lie cards left, or they have like maybe just 1 table card left or something like that, and you throw down multiple, it influences them more to call you out. So here's an example of him going first instead of us. Now he's going to play slow. Now you could also go, I call it the 2-2-1 strat or the 2-1-2. You could also go 1-2-2. So again, very versatile strategy. I never really do 1-2-2 just because it looks super weird, but you could do it. And plus, if you have 4 table cards, I would just play them all slowly. I wouldn't ever really throw down multiple cards if you had 4, because you're in such a strong position anyway. We're gonna go for the lie.
2 aces.
So again, though, I wouldn't brute force the strategy. You're going to see me in a future match probably start off with a lot lesser table cards. We got a little lucky with the amount of table cards we got in the beginning of this match. But I'm sure the next match or the one after that or whatever will show you what we do when we don't have as many table cards to start. So it's not a good strategy to brute force, like I said. But it's a really good strat to get in people's heads. I mean, we're probably super in this guy's head over here. He's probably thinking, like, what the heck is going on? And more than likely, he's going to stop calling me out. But it's always good to implement the strategy if you know the guy to the right of you never calls you out, really. And say you only have 1 table card, then you can go 2-2. So lie on a double card, and then you have 1 table card left. You lay it down. Usually they'll call that one, and oh my god, the fun starts there. So hopefully we can actually get into that position. This isn't a bad time. Now that we know that we're in this guy's head, it's actually not the worst time to go throw down 1 lie, 2 lies, and then 2 table cards. We might actually try it. Let's try it.
Danger's 3 aces.
1 ace.
We'll do 1-2-2. So again, you can mix it up as you see fit. A very interesting call out here. He wants to get me. You would think he doesn't go for it, but you never know. That's the thing about you know, playing with other people. You have no idea what they're gonna do. But the 2-2-1 strat definitely gets in their head. I mean, you can see that he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it pretty hard there. So it's actually likely if we throw it on this next two that he'll call me out. Knowing that he almost called me out when I just only played one. And he's lacking cards in his hand. He only has 3 left, so it's likely that he probably doesn't even have table cards left. Maybe at best he has 1. Let's assume that he doesn't have any.
2 aces.
And if he doesn't have any, he'll definitely call this out.
2 aces. Liar.
Look at that, boys. Working like a charm already. We are totally in this guy's head. He has no idea what to do. He's probably having some kind of extra internal crisis right now.
Close one.
Let's get a little sneak peek of what they're
Pulling
saying.
that shit.
I'm reimagining what it takes to play this game.
Dude, I
don't
got a
even
shit.
know who's lying, who's telling the truth.
I got a shit.
This guy's got a shit. This guy has no idea what's going on right now. He's like, I can't tell if he's lying. I don't know what's happening. Oh, we are so in this guy's head. It's actually hilarious. So I'd be surprised if he didn't try to mix it up and call me out right away. I don't think he's done it yet. I almost want to keep playing like how we're playing, but I'm going to give this guy some credit and assume that he's going to try to switch it up a little bit. And if he doesn't call me out here, I think we're pretty much safe just to lay down our cards. And he won't even call me out because he's just like so mentally defeated.
2 aces.
Let's see if he mixes it up. Tries to call me earlier because he hasn't done that yet. He's failing every single time calling me out later in the round. So you would assume a good player would start calling them out a little sooner. And he is a trickster rank. What are they saying?
Ate a fucking 50 milligram gummy over there.
What'd you say?
Those dad's pondering hardcore.
1 ace.
Yeah, even this guy across from me know. He just said this guy's pondering so hard. He knows that we have gotten into this guy's head with the 2-2-1 strategy. This is the beauty of the 2-2-1 guys.
Ain't the first
And again, I
time
call it the
stared down
2-2-1, but you can do 2-2-1, 2-1-2, 1-2-2.
1 ace.
It is such a mind fuck of a strategy. It's one of my favorites to mess around with. It's risky, especially if you don't get it to work early on. It can be really risky to do.
2 aces.
Now, he hasn't called me out in the beginning yet, so we're just going to keep on keeping on here. We tried to bait him out the one time. Obviously, it's any time, any moment, he could definitely call me out here. What's he saying?
Ace.
We'll keep the mic on now that
One
a lot of
ace.
people have died here.
Ooh.
I'm going to assume that he goes for the call out. He keeps making the same mistake. Let's see if he does it again.
I think this is actually a lie because who would leave a single
But then
legit
again,
ace in their hand, right? But
He's done
maybe
it
that's
like
what it
twice to you.
takes to get that break. I've never seen that fucking like MMR. Maybe this guy's the
2 aces.
goat.
Hey, he knows, boys. He knows.
2
This
aces.
guy's the GOAT, baby. Let's see if he calls out my last card. He has to. He has to. I should, in all likelihood, I should have called out the guy to the left of
I
me.
guess I'm fucking good.
I should have called the guy to the left of me.
I
Liar.
have to call it. I should have thought this one through. Oh!
hell yeah, I knew.
What is that? What is that?
That's funny.
1.
Yeah, I jumped the gun on that one. I got a little overexcited. I'm not gonna lie. I should have called out the guy to the left of me, obviously, because there was very unlikely the guy to the right of me had any table cards left. But God, is that so funny? That just shows you how much this strategy gets in someone's head, though. So funny, man. So funny. We're gonna go for the.
2 queens.
We're gonna go truth here for our 2-2-1. Actually, I want to call out the guy to my left. Knowing that we haven't been making any calls yet, it's likely that this guy's been lying in the beginning of his turns. Let's see if I'm right about it. Yeah. So we've been letting the guy to the left of me get away with so many lies that now it's finally time to catch him on it. He probably got very comfortable doing it.
Beauty and luck. Let's hope I have both.
So remember, guys, if you're like very shy about calling someone out, it's actually a good thing because then once you're a midpoint of the game, maybe later on in the game, once you do call them out on their first turn, you're usually always gonna get it. So let them get comfortable with... Ooh, this isn't a good hand, huh? Let them get comfortable with lying their first turn a lot. We actually might go for a lie right off the rip again. Just for the hell of it. Alright, again, let me tell you guys something else. It's never a good idea, even though you think the person won't call you out twice in a row, it's never a good idea to get caught out in a lie and then go immediately back to lying in the first hand. Slow it down, play one card, just play one table card. Because you never want to put yourself in a position where they do end up calling you twice and then you have to take 2 shots back to back. Just never put yourself in that position. Oh my god, we have no table cards again. This is crazy. So I'm actually going to trust the 3 since we're lacking so many table cards. It's likely that they have a couple table cards on them. And we are going to call lie here.
Liar.
Oh, he did lie on the 3. Interesting. Very good. Man, we back-to-back no table cards really sucks. That like never happens. I think it's about a 5% chance to get no table cards. And we just got it twice in a row. So hopefully we can go back to our 2-2-1 strat here. What is going on? Someone might be cheating in my lobby. The chances actually are about a little under 5% that you get 0 table cards. So at least we're either getting very unlucky or someone is trying to cheat us here.
1 queen.
Not sure what play I want to go for. I might call out the 3, I guess. When in doubt, always call out the 3. Man, we had such a great start, and now all of a sudden we're getting back-to-back to 3 in a row, no table cards. That's actually crazy. Has that ever happened to you guys? Let me know.
Liar.
Have to go for the call out. He probably told the truth here, yeah. Unfortunate. Alright, who's cheating? I got no table cards 3 times in a row. Who's doing it? Don't lie.
I only got 3 there.
I don't really think anyone's cheating, but what the fuck are the chances of that? Jesus Christ, that's so low. Alright, we got 1 now. Ooh, a whopping 1.
2 aces.
So we're gonna go 2-2-1. Try to squeak by Ghost Dad here.
2 aces.
2 aces.
This is another reason why the 2-2-1 strat is pretty strong as well, because once you're in someone's head with the, you know, you've been getting 3 table cards, you know, you can do the 2-2-1 like that. Now you can save, you can lie twice and have that 1 table card to really screw them over.
Luck. Don't fail me.
So unlucky that we didn't get to show it off. I really wanted to, but it's a very good strategy if you get it to work, and then finally you get the 1 table card. Then you can actually use, you know, usually when you have 1 table card, you don't want to throw down multiple cards, right? But in the case of you putting the 2-2-1 into play so many times, it opens up the ability to actually throw down multiple table cards when you only have 1 table card. Because you can lie twice, do 2-2, lie, and then throw down the 1.
1 queen.
2 queens.
So pretty cool stuff. It's a very fun strategy to go for. It just gives multiple table cards more depth. It's not just like the 50-50. Because it's a lot bigger of a mind game too. Plus, it's very unlikely that you're going to get a lot of 3 cards. So you've thrown down 2 and then 3 all the time isn't really a good thing. Because a lot of people are just going to catch on to what you're doing and call you out when you throw down 3 table cards. Or when you throw down your 3 cards. And more than likely, whether you like it or not, you're going to be lying when you throw down your 3. Because you're just not going to have it. And a good player will catch up on that. Or catch on to that.
1 queen.
Look, I'm wearing this guy's head so hard he didn't even want to call it. He probably even lied there, too. Look at that. That is how much we're in this guy's head. That he had 2 lie cards in his hand, and he's like, you know what, I'm not even calling this guy.
Darling.
So we got a 1v1.
2 aces.
What do we got? Aces table. We only have 1 ace.
1 ace.
So we're probably not going to go for the 2-2-1 strat here. Especially since it's a 1v1 as well against a new player.
Liar.
Oh, it goes for the lie right away. Unfortunate. That might be it. And we would have, if I die here, I know for a fact we would have won this game. Especially he only has 4 shots left. If we didn't get 3 no table cards in a row, all right, we still might win it. But goddamn, guys, 3 unnecessary losses in a row was crazy. More than likely, that will like never happen to you. The history of you playing this game.
2 kings.
2 kings.
Now, for this one, we lied on our first 2.
1 king.
Again, the 2-2-1 strat's pretty sketchy to do in a 1v1. I wouldn't really recommend you do it unless you maybe have 3 table cards. And even then, if they're going to throw down, you know, they might throw down a 50-50 on you a lot. So you might have to change your strategy in a 1v1. You might have to go for the 50-50 strat or play one at a time. So 2-2-1's pretty hard to get off in 1v1s, is basically the bottom line. It's more of a full table strategy. But just like that, first game we've won, doing the 2-2-1 strat, 2-1-2, 1-2-2, whatever you want to call it. I like to call it the 2-2-1. But there's game number 1. We're going to show you at least one more game, so I'm going to go ahead and cut to that. All right, moving on to match number 2. Let's see if we can get our 2-2-1 strategy to work yet again. And again, guys, don't brute force this strategy. Sneak it in when you can. Hopefully we can get a good example of when not to play it. So let's see what we got starting here with our table cards. If we have 3, we're going to do it. But look at that. We only have 1 table card. So this is an example where I wouldn't brute force it. Now, you could. You can go for a 2-2-1 here. But you haven't implemented any mind games yet.
1 is.
In this scenario, I would probably just opt to play it pretty slow here. So I'm actually going to go, well, I was going to go 1 lie, 1 truth, but since Ray over here to the right of me has already thrown down multiple table cards, I don't want that to have been a truth, and now he's holding 2 lie cards, and be caught out with our pants down here if we only throw down 1 lie card. Luckily, it didn't even need to get to that point, and we already got a call out from Clockwork. Not a correct one, but a call out indeed. So he probably only had 1 table card. I had 1 table card. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Huh?
So, I'm trying to figure out who had what there. Oh well, not a big deal. I think they probably 3, 4. I don't know. All right, whatever. I was trying to work something out in my head there to figure something out, but no big deal. Not a type of video for that. Start things off here again with no table cards. So again, I wouldn't brute force it.
1 queen. 2 queens.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw down another lie. I'm gonna go lie, truth.
1 queen.
He's giving me that side eye.
2 queens. 2 queens.
So we definitely put ourselves in a good position here.
1 queen.
Let's see if Ray tried the big
Liar.
brain. No, I thought he told a lie that last one and had maybe 2 table cards left. Not the case.
Beauty and luck. Let's hope I have.
So again, I would start the 2-2-1 strategy more times than not when you have 3 table cards. That's when I like to first implement it anyway. Hopefully we can get that soon. Man, we just keep getting 1 table card. That's
1
actually
ace.
crazy. We cannot win.
2 aces.
Now, for the sake of the video, I could just go 2-2-1, but I kind of want to also show you guys it's not a good idea to brute force it, especially if you're in a position that I'm in.
Oh my. Feeling lucky to 3 aces.
Ooh, we got a lot of liars.
Aces.
Now I'm going to throw a table card here,
1
knowing that
ace.
it's towards the end of the round here. So no reason to lie here.
1 ace.
And let's see if we got caught out by an auto call.
Liar.
Nope, he had a lie card in his hand. Ray saved his table card to the very end, so good on Ray. Always takes a lot of
All right.
balls
You
to
go
do
up
that. Composure, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, we got a rhino down. Unfortunate to die that fast, but it happens to the best of us. Now, can we get more than one table card? Please. There we go. We got plenty. So, here's another example of just because we have the table cards to do it. I suggest you anytime that you have 4 table cards, guys, just lay them down one at a time.
Liar.
And that is why. Don't go for the lie real quick. Oh, I'm just going to sneak in the one line, then I'm setting myself up for success. Don't do it. Over 90% of the time, if you have 4 table cards and you play them one after another,
Luck.
you're going to win the
Don't
round.
fail me now.
Now, if you're in a 1v1, that might be a little different. You might want to try something a little sneaky in a 1v1. But even then, laying down one at a time, especially if the person that you're facing is only throwing 1 card at a time, is the best option. If they're throwing down 2 and then 3, your best option is call out when they throw down 3. So just a little heads up for you right there.
2 aces.
And now we are going to start our 2-2-1 strategy. Even though we really don't need to right here,
2 of aces.
we're going to go for it. For the sake of the video. I probably wouldn't,
1 ace.
but it's not like a bad thing to do. You know, you could totally do it in a scenario that I'm in right
3
here.
aces.
Someone's got
Little
a gift. 2
worried
of
that
aces.
Ray might throw down his last 2 on me here.
Liar.
Does not do it. So we got our 2-2-1 implemented and is working. Introducing our first little mind game with the 2-2-1 to Ray.
Don't fail me now.
Fortunately, he's already taken 3 shots, so it's not a lot of time to corrupt his mind like we did that last match. Oh, what a beautiful match that last one was, guys. That was probably the prime example of when the 2-2-1 is at its strongest.
3 aces.
Oh, how unfortunate. We're just not getting the cards to do it, but luckily Mario already calls it out. Oh, and it looks like Ray is out of here. So we might just try to sneak in one more match here, because this wasn't really a beautiful match
Luck.
to show off. This was actually a good one to show off how to be conservative with the 2-2-1, though. So I am going to add this into the video. Actually, this probably wraps up the video perfectly, right? Because we showed when it's good to do it and kind of when not to do it. You could look at it like that.
1.
I'll make the
2,
decision later on if I'm going to do one more or not.
2 kings.
So let's try to get a different variety
One.
going with it. We're going to go 1-2-2.
2 kings.
And we actually just might go 1-2 call out.
3 kings.
Wow, this guy keeps doing the same thing over and over again.
Kings.
Ray's likely to call me out unless he's been saving his cards to the end, of course.
Two
And he
kings.
has. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to adjust our gameplay. Especially the guy to the left of us. We're going to be calling out anytime he throws on 3 cards. So hopefully we survive this and don't get super unlucky here. I think this is our first shot we're taking.
Ha ha ha.
So let's go ahead and call out Mario over here once he throws down his 3, because he's doing the same thing over and over again. It's super unlikely for him to have 3 table cards every single time like this.
1 king.
And of course, we're just getting the worst hands. So again, we're just showcasing when you need to slow down on the 2-2-1.
Liar.
Interesting call out from Mario. I wonder if he was lacking table cards as well. Maybe Ray had 5, and then the other guy was going to have 3 or something like that. Not sure.
Try harder, darling.
Not sure what happened there. Interesting call out by Mario. Queen's table. Can we get some table cards? Oh, look at that. Dude, this is so weird of a game. I'm either getting like no table cards or 4. Very interesting.
1
So in this case, we can just slow play and then call out Mario's 3 because we know he's going to be lying on that 3 more than likely. I think there's like a 5% chance that he would be telling the truth. Something stupid like that. Or like 10%. I don't even know. Well, what happened? Oh, my cord came unplugged
Beauty
somehow.
and
The
luck.
heck?
Let's hope I have both.
Bear with me for a second. I think you guys can still see the game, but I can't right now. Don't know what the heck happened. My cord just like came unplugged. There we go. We're back. Aces table. And man, we cannot get 3 table
One
cards. It's
ace.
actually crazy.
2 aces.
So again,
1
we're just gonna call out Mario's 3. What the heck? I got a mouse in the middle of my screen there. Mouse cursor. This game is just cursed right now, boys.
Liar.
Ooh, and Ray goes for the call out. Doesn't get it, obviously. We got a dead fox here.
Luck. Don't fail me now.
So against a player like this, I know we're not really showing off the 2-2-1 strategy like I was doing the last match, but again, I've said it once to say it again, this is a perfect example of when you want to switch it up and not go for it.
2 aces.
So I will be including this into the
One
video.
ace.
We're going to go ahead and call out his 3 play here.
3 aces.
Really? He gets it this often, huh?
Liar.
Crazy how often Mario's getting this 3 table cards. But the likelihood that he gets it from here on out has got to be really low, guys. So as long as we survive this, I'm very confident that we're going to take the win.
Close one.
Because he's going to keep on doing the same thing over and over again. Hopefully we can just get an average amount of table cards here. Give me 2, give me 3. It gives me 1.
One queen.
I'm not sure what the heck this game is doing to me right now. And I probably shouldn't have... we gotta call him out here. I probably should have lied there. I don't know why I actually played the table card. There we go. We got him anyway. He might have had 4 there and lied on his 1 turn. People like to do that. That's why I tell you not to do it. But who knows what he had realistically here. Also, in that position, you probably want to throw down 1 table card or 1 lie card to start things off. I kind of jumped the gun on that one. But aces table, we only have 1 tart again. What a weird game we're playing, man.
1 ace.
Here's an example of
One ace.
us probably wanting to start things off with a lie.
One
We're going to call out
ace.
his next turn here.
2 aces.
Oh, he got it.
Liar.
Alright, so Mario is definitely saving his table cards towards the end every time. So we are locked in on the strategy now.
This
There's
one's
no
for you,
way he can get away with this. If we do survive, there we go.
Close one.
He's got a 0% chance to keep on doing that on us. We will call him out in the beginning no matter what. And he did a 1-2-2 on us there. We cannot get 3 table cards. It's actually kind of crazy.
One queen.
Liar.
Ooh, quick call out there. Not good by Mario. So hopefully we can actually get a... he survived. I actually want him to survive this just so I can show you guys what he's doing. He's just simply lying a lot in the beginning of his turns here. So we're going to call out anytime he throws down 3. Or if he throws down multiple in the beginning of his turn.
1 ace.
We're going to let that slide, and we're going to call him out right here, no matter what he plays.
3 aces.
Liar. Liar.
Yep. And that is how you pick up a read on what people are doing. Don't be intimidated if they're playing tricky like that. You just got to adjust how you play. And they're going to be pretty much stuck out there. And just like that, we picked ourselves up a win.
2 ace.
And like I said, I might squeak in just 1 more match. Depends on how long the video is. But I think that about shows you everything that you need to know about this. I gave you a really good example of when to play it a lot. And I gave you a really good example of when not to play it a lot. So I think that may just wrap things up. I don't know yet. You will see in a second, though. Peace.